Well, howdy everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. We're back in the V8 Supercars and we're at Imola for this week's official series in the V8 Supercars in iRacing. Geez, that looks cool, the golden glow. So it's a sunset practice session here out at Imola. So I thought I'd take you guys around, show you around the track and maybe talk you through a couple of laps.
8,
and
7,
show you all the little secrets of this place.
5.
Now it's a track steeped in history, I suppose, isn't it? It's good to see the Formula Ones back there last year. And it's actually quite a tricky track for the V8s. All these little sausage curbs and that can really sort of flick you up on two wheels. There's also a lot of sneaky little slowdowns that you can cop around here for taking too much of those curbs. Alright, so just something to be very aware of. But there's a couple of places where if you're really aggressive, you can set up the next part of the corner. It's one of the chicanes I'll show you. We'll come up here. This is one of those tricky corners. You can take a little bit of the inside, but if you take about any more than that, you'll get a slowdown, so just be wary of that too. We're coming up the back. Now this is the chicane I was talking about. Braking at about 75 and taking a lot of the first one so you don't take any of the second one. As you'll note, there's no slowdowns, off tracks or anything for that. Alright, the bridge here is a good brake marker. I'm generally sort of braking after it. And then you're sort of coming on maybe a little bit off the brake to keep your speed up. Don't go any wider than that because you get off track. Alright, here we go. So onto the main straight. Sun looks awesome. Stay close to the right. You might as well keep the track as short as possible. Alright. So up here we're going to brake about a car length inside the 200. Maybe 2, back to 3rd. Try and stay right so you can sweep through them, keeping your speed up. Short shift to 4th. That was pretty much flat all the way through there. Now we're braking about 70, back to 3rd, staying left so that we can really open this corner out so you can carry speed through. Inside the 50 here, back to 2nd. Trying to late apex so we can get on the gas as early as possible. Alright, up over the hill here we want to be over on the right and we're braking at about the 50 or maybe just inside it. Back to 3rd. Try and stay tight so you can carry speed. You can use a fair bit of the green there, but probably be slippery in the wet. Alright, back to 4th through there, 3rd. 2nd, try to get on the gas as early as possible. Stay off the curving there on the left because it's pretty dangerous. Car bounces coming out of it. Alright, taking a fair amount of the first one, so we try not to take too much of the second curve there. Alright, at the moment we're doing alright. This one here, it's really easy to sort of go way too deep and then you've got no chance of pulling it up. You can take a little bit of the curve there on the inside, but be careful. Alright, let's have a look and see how we went this lap. I don't know how rubbered down it is. There's a 1:45.2. I'm fairly happy with that. Right, back to 3rd. We almost outbroke ourselves there. I don't know if you can see on my settings of my bars, but I've got the front rear bar fairly soft and the rear stiff. So what it tends to do is if you can get that slip angle and get the rear end of the car to maybe step out a little bit for you. You want sort of the front soft enough that it'll accept the turn in. Alright. We're doing alright. It's another decent sort of run so far. Again, braking at about the 50, maybe just inside, back to 3rd. Try and carry as much speed as you can. As you can see, you can use a lot of the green there. pretty aggressive accelerating out of there. Okay, a bit more speed through there. That worked alright too. Right, sort of similar pace at the moment. See how we go. I think I'm a little up. See if I can get down to the 44s. What we get? Oh, 44.94. Alrighty guys, so I'll take you around and show you the entry into the pits now. Probably gave up a few tenths because remember I did cook it a bit into the first chicane there, last lap. Alright, but we'll show you the pit entry now. I'll take a heap of this curb here to show you what, so that's the slowdown. You'll see I've got a slowdown for that. There's also one if you go out there onto the sand and come back in, you'll get one as well. Alrighty. I'll show you up here too where you can sort of, so you can pretty much use all of the green stuff, but if you go out on the concrete, there's the off track, though it wasn't a slowdown. Okay, same here, if you take too much of this, right, there's a slowdown there, see that? Right, and an off track with it. Right. With this one here, you can almost put sort of half the car over the middle of the first curve. Alrighty, so come up near the end of the lap, so I'll show you the pit entry and we'll call the video done and dusted. That part there, it can be very tricky. It feels like you can go more aggressive, but I think it's just danger if you do. Alright, so there's a line across the road up here. You want to brake just after it. Back to first and pit limiter on. Alrighty guys. Well, there's a quick look at Imola in the V8 Supercar. I hope this video does help you guys out. If you're enjoying the content, please give me a like and a subscribe, and hopefully you'll stick around and see my, where my sim racing journey continues. I'm I don't know, about 1800 iRating, 1840 or something, so I'm catching up on the 2000 iRating club, so we'll see if we can get that there sooner than later, hopefully. Anyway guys, this is Cowy, your average sim racer, signing off, and we'll see you on the next one.